Hi, this is me now, Stephen Mason. I'm just picking up from where I left off last week about my, I believe is world record, regardless of my layout. Technically speaking, this is my workbench. As you can see, there's a multitude of pliers, mini pliers, smallest screwdrivers, you name it, I've got it, yeah, right. This is in my little vice for when I'm fixing my trains and stuff, yeah. I failed to mention that I still have disabilities. I have a balance impediment along with all my other problems that I mentioned last week. For me to maintain this shed in the way in which I have since 2011, yeah, and got back out here, my shed was rotting. As you look at my old videos, last year, thankfully, to one of my neighbours is an excellent carpenter, and he repaired that side of my shed for me, and access to this layout is very difficult because of the space. So I still do, but I use this modified clamp. That's if a train gets derailed and I want to pick it up and retrieve it. Okay. I've also got this tool here, which when you push at this end, it comes out with a clamp, and that claws onto the couplings to retrieve a train if it ever comes off, or a carriage, or anything as simple as a wheel, or a buffer, or a coupling. This will retrieve it anywhere on this form without great problem. Also have a small stand to give me a little bit of elevation, and then I've also got my magnetic reacher, right, which has retrieved me many a times. And so if it wasn't for my wife, who is kindly filming this part for me at the moment,
Hello.
I wouldn't be able to do this, and I'm very grateful she's helped me over the years and continuing to help me. So where do I go? Well, I'll just briefly show you the 395 because a lot of people are wondering how this actually works, and I'll let you know that every single one of them carriages has definitively, meticulously been added weight to each one of them. I've been accused of having magnets attached to it to enable it to stick to this track, yeah. I'll just give it a little nudge because I've got a back contact area there. There we go. And each time it goes round, it will get faster. It's all to do with kinetic energy. And that's the first time I've run it in about 3 months. So when the summer gets better, and I'm in a position we can open up the hatch and I can do filming from there. So I'll bring that to a halt at the top here, right? And another beauty of one of my trains that's actually helped me to see this layout through is the classic Class 55 St Paddy, which is the blue 55 Laco. That is my work engine for laying this truck in the first place, along with my Class 59 and a few others. But where people say, oh, I'd like to see my Stephensons Rocket running along that layout, well, I do actually have an old 1960s Wren, which is from my grandpa Jeff, that was given to me. Particularly, the difference in the model styling of that one is where there's tight cornering, the central drive wheels don't have a flange. It's a blank wheel flange. So basically you have 6 drive wheels on that. It's a Stephensons Rocket, not Rocket, Sir Nigel Gresley. It's the A4, yeah, like the Mallard, right? Basically, because it doesn't have flanges on the central, there's 6 drive wheels, but the central drive wheels don't have flanges on it. It enables them to intricately go in and out these junctions and stuff. So it's a modification that I feel that, you know, we need to bring it back from the past and bring it forward to the future on the 060s and what have you, if I'm correct in saying that. But I'll just show you the St. Paddy. If you can hear it, what I've managed to do is modify it with a larger compressor, capacitor and filter. So we'll get more of a natural. I'll send it around fast. It takes a while to warm up this one. But if you look, what I say about apertures and clearance of the support beams, if you actually look at that section over there at the back, how intricate that curving is, and the way that it comes to ground level here and then it elevates over there. And then I can send it in reverse and it will do the same. So the elevation point is from ground level. So I'll send this one back. There we go. Turn downhill now, back up the other side. And that is where my first elevation first started. And the crossover link at the centre there is what connects the rest of the layout to it. That junction there now, where it just passed, that junction takes it past the other side. This junction here, take that one there that it just passed. Right, when it comes up, that track there now, that elevation track there, if you follow it through over to the other side, you can see where it connects, and then it elevates it to the rest of the layout. If you follow that line round, all the way up to the back, all the way to the crossroads at the top there, and then it interconnects everything. And it brings it up to where the Pendolino starts and then thereafter. Right, so it's enough of that one. I'll bring this one to a stop now. Thanks to my neighbour doing the repair on the shed. I mean, we've had flood damage, wind damage, everything, yeah. So it has taken me a long time to get to this point, and I'm still battling in recovery, and my disabilities are are what you may call invisible disabilities, yeah, right? Okay, so there's a brief update. I'll try and do another film. I've got one of these camera holder things there, and I'm going to try and put my phone into that because I can't actually function the trains and do the filming at the same time. So I'm very thankful to my wife for her assisting me in filming this. Yeah, right, okay. And I'm very grateful for Hornby for their support and hopefully in their continued support. And I've got a lot of tricks up I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeves so I could help anyone as in modifications, etc. As I said before, everything for it to actually function on this layout has to be tested and tried and tested and tried and tested, yeah. And the amount of adjustments I've had to do and the camberism, the camber of the track, and everything, yeah. Alright, okay, so that's enough for now for this video. I'm finding it difficult what to say next. There's so much to say. Alright, okay. Thank you for your time and thank you for filming.